Hi friends, it's Kamal and you are watching Maths by Jajoria. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. In this video, I will explain a polynomial division. So it's a kind of long division with numbers, obviously letters, alphabets in there as well. Is a method for dividing one polynomial by another. Okay. And resulting in a quotient and potentially a remainder. Okay, so let's start this one. You have here polynomial division, which is x cubed plus 2x squared minus 17x plus 6. And we need to divide that with x minus 3. Okay, so the first step is, let's divide this right down, same as we do division. Okay, and that is x minus 3. Okay, so this is what we will divide. So the first step towards this, to start with, you need to see the first term. Okay, so the first term here, I will use red as well. So this is your x cube is your first term. So if you need to divide this, you need to have x cubed, because this is the first term. So we need to actually divide term by term. So we'll use this first, then second here, third, and the fourth, like this. So it's in the 4 steps. Yeah. So these will be the steps we will do. So start by dividing the first term of the polynomial by x. Okay, so write down here for you as well, because this is a new thing. Dividing. So start dividing the first term of the polynomial by x. Okay, so very simple. If you have a x cube and you divide with that x, or what you will get? Yes, you'll get that is your x squared. So you know now the next step would be that you multiply x minus 3 by x squared. Okay, because this is what you got. If you are comfortable with the first step, which is this one, where you find out what you have to divide with, rather than it's x cube and here is x minus 3, so you know that x minus 3, which is in bracket here, if you multiply with x squared, you will get x cube. Okay, so in that case, what you can do, you can probably skip this part. However, I need to show you all the steps. Now, by doing this, the next what you do, you multiply x minus 3 by x squared. So what you get then? You get x squared minus 3x squared, x cube, sorry. Okay, this is what you get. Then what you do, you simply write here Ignore this red bit here, please. So just think as you are minusing now. When you're dividing this, you have to be very careful, because when you divide, it's not really like other division, method of division. Okay. However, I will try to explain to you. Now you see, we will do this part first. So I can just go like this, so that you know you're working with only this part, not working with minus 17x plus 6. Okay, not yet. Okay, however, we will do that. So with this, now if I say you minus that, okay, so you have to give x cubed minus 3x squared a minus sign. But that's the only reason you're going to cancel this out. Yeah. So once you give this, that will be cancelled out, x minus 3. However, you see, you have here a minus sign. Now because you're minusing this, the whole equation will change the sign. So x cubed is minus. However, here 3x squared, so this minus will be plus. Got it? Yeah. So please don't just do minus this bit, x cubed, and then minus x squared just because you're thinking this is the minus sign, and then you're doing minus 3x squared plus 2x squared, which is minus x squared or 1x squared. No, it's not. That would be wrong. Okay, please don't do that. Because this is a plus sign and you have changed the sign, I can do this way as well for you. Okay, so that was a minus. So when you open that was the minus x cubed, and because the minus was already here, that when you multiply, that is plus. Okay, so what you will get here, that is your 3 plus 2, 5 x squared. Okay, so rather than minus, it will add. So add plus sign here, a plus sign here, that will give you 5x squared. Then you can take the next bit, which is just copy that one, minus 17x. So bring that here. Yeah, you can leave plus 6 sign, 6 here at the moment, because we're only working with 5x squared minus 17x. That is our next step. Okay. Now again, same thing. We start by dividing. Okay, so repeat that process again. So you will be in like a second step here. Okay, so this is your second step. Now, because you have done this as in here, just would like to go to you there, where you said to get a polynomial by x. So what we done basically is start by dividing the first term of the polynomial by x. Okay, so this is here where you got x squared. Now because you use x squared, you will get here x squared. Okay, because you need to show what you actually dividing with. Okay, so exactly the same as you would do in division, that exactly go there. Rather than number, you just playing with number and alphabet. So that's the beauty of this polynomial division. So the x squared will go here. Okay, so don't forget that, please. Each time you do, that will be whatever you divide with, that will go here. Okay, now the second step would be here. Repeat the method, divide 5x square, which is your 5x square here, because you have to work with now with this 5x square minus 17x. Okay, So with this, what you will do, okay, so repeat the method, divide 5x square by x, okay, so that you get 5x. Okay, so I write down here. So you do same as this here, like you done here. So you repeat that, repeat the method. As long as you follow the method, yeah, you won't make mistake. Divide 5x square by x. Okay, so that what you get, you have here 5x square here, then you divide with x, okay, and that will give you, what will give you, 5x. Okay, that will give you 5x. Now you know what you're working with. So you're working with 5x square minus 17x, and here you got, after dividing this, and you got this 5x here. Okay, so what you will do then, you will multiply x minus 3 by 5x. Okay, you also need to understand each time whatever the remainder you get here after minusing it, you need to see what would you actually multiply in this example, x minus 3, that you will get this time is the first term, 5x square is a first term, that you get your 5x square first, because that's the only way you're gonna reduce this, condense this in order to get the result. Okay, so multiply x minus 3 here by 5x. Okay, and what you will get actually, you will get 5x square minus 15x. Okay, got it? Right. So now, because you got this, okay, this is your second step, I should say. That was, you were working towards that. So I think I should write down here, this was the second step rather than writing here, that was your first step. Okay, so you know this is your first step, then your second. So you, because you're working with this now, so you got 5x square minus 15x. So you write down this here, 5x square minus 15x. Please ignore this arrow. Okay, okay, right. Now again, same thing, because you have to subtract that. So what you do actually, you need to subtract this one. However, okay, subtract so that so that x 5x square minus 17x. Okay, then I write down here, so that probably is easier for you to understand that 5x square minus 17x. Okay, that's what you actually have here. Then you minus that, yeah, with 5x square minus 15x. So you see here, this is exactly what I'm going to do here. Yeah, this is exactly I'm going to work with this. Now, however, that probably would be easier for you to understand, because in your GCSEs and your AS level, this is how you've been working with. Okay, and with this, what you will get, if you open that one, you know this sign will change. Yeah, Okay, so let's go this one. So you got 5x squared minus 17x, then you got minus 5x squared. So you know straight away that cancels out this. Then you minus and minus, this is your plus 15x. Okay, so after doing this one, you know once you minus this here, let me use the red pen. Okay, so again here, when you minus this here, maybe in the exam you can do this, right? Then you know this minus sign here, that will be your positive sign. Sorry, that was green. Okay, same like here, right? I hope I'm making it clear to you. So then you just cancel this out, that's gone. That's your minus 17x, and that is your plus 15x here. So what you got here, when you work with this, you got minus 2x. Got it? Okay. Now here you got minus 2x. Okay. Now before you have done this one, what actually you multiply this with? Okay. So you know that here you multiply x minus 3 with 5x. Okay. So don't forget to put 5x here. So here you will write plus 5x, because that's what you need to do it. You never forget what you actually repeat this method, what you divide it, and after the divide 5x squared by x, then you got 5x. So that will straight away go here. Same like when you done here, you divide that first term of the polynomial by x, and you got x squared, and that's what goes straight here. Okay, but please don't forget that. Sometimes you just concentrate dividing and the multiplying here and then minusing here. However, you forget that. But because you need to have this, I will explain to you what we will call this. We will call this as your quotient, but I will explain to you once we complete this. Okay, right. Clear so far? Right. So we are close now. Okay, to complete. Then you know that once you completed this one, you still have plus 6 here. Yeah, you have still plus 6 here. So you just copy that, bring this one here. So you got plus 6 here. Okay. Once you got this, now again, same thing, you repeat the method. So I write down here. So this is your third step now. So you see all the process of this, it took 3 steps. So you got 1 step here for this, then you again work with 5x squared minus 17x. Then after solving the second step, then now you got minus 7x plus 6, and then it's nothing here. So as you know that this is your final step, which is the third step. So what you do, repeat the method, same method, okay, divide. So this time what you will do, divide minus 2x by x. Okay, so you see you had this, you know, after this you had what you done here, then you got x squared, and then when you done your divide method by x, then you got 5x. Now the third one is divide minus 2x by x. Okay, and what you will get, so let's do this, 2x divide by x, that will give you minus 2. Got it? Now, soon you do this, you know it's minus 2 here. Okay, so this minus 2, all right, you take straight away there, because that's what we worked with in order to get, this is what we will work with in order to get here minus 2x. Okay, so that goes here, that is your minus 2. So that is your minus 2. Okay, right. Once you got this, you multiply x minus 3 by minus 2. Okay, so once you do that, so minus 2 multiply x minus 3, that will give you minus 2x plus 6. Okay, then you know you got this, and as you know here, the minus 2x here, minus 2x here as well, and somehow you got here 6 as well, and you know you got 6 here as well, but sometimes you don't get it, but not to worry about that. I will explain to you. If it's not same 6 here or some other number, then you just work with that, and whatever the remainder is it is there. Okay, sometimes you don't really get where you can completely can divide. Okay, like in this example. So if there is some number left, then that is fine. You can just, as long you know that you have followed all the steps. So if there is a number after this process, let's say if it was minus 2x plus this was 4, and if there's a 2 left, then you just say okay, 2 is your remainder. Okay, so you can work with that. Okay, so let's move on to this. So you subtract this, subtracts. Okay, so you got minus 2x okay plus 6. So this is what you have already here. Now you need to minus with this, which is already you have minus 2x plus 6. Okay, so sometimes it's better in a way if you write this way. Okay, like you done here. Okay, so I write here as a subtract. This is what you did here. Yeah. Okay, so you can do this way, and then whatever you get, you can take it there, so that you can double check that you're not making any mistake. Okay, however, you can still do with minus here by changing the inside sign, but sometimes you can make a mistake. You know, you never know. You can get confused because there is a 2 sign. One is already the previous one, like here, and then one you got after minusing the whole terms here. Okay, so sometimes it's better in this way. All right, so what you will get here. Okay, so we got here minus 2x plus 6. Then you see your minus here, that will be your plus 2x. Yeah, then this minus here, plus here, so minus 6. So you see here, if you will take this over here as this, because this is what you got after multiplication. Yeah, so you write here minus 2x plus 6. Okay, now if you minus this like you had done here, the whole sign will change, like here. So this will be your plus 2x, this will be your minus 6. Okay, like here. Okay, so I highlight for you, this is what changed. Okay, after opening of this. So once you opened with this, this is what you got. Right, minus was outside, so you got plus, then minus here, it got you minus. So now see, you can, so basically nothing, 0. all gone. Minus 2x plus 2x gone. Plus 6 minus 6 gone. So you got 0. Okay. So no number left to copy. So you have finished basically. There's nothing else to copy here. Yeah, there are no numbers here. This is what you have. So this is the example of polynomial division, where you completely done division with the actually what you got your 0 here, basically nothing, you finished, no numbers left. So now in the exam what you will write, because this is what been given to you, divide your polynomial equation with this one by x minus 3. So you got here, so you will write then towards the end, so you will say, so your x cube plus 2x square minus 17x plus 6, yeah, you divide this by I write on here x minus 3, okay, just after that, and that is your equal to, you need to write this towards the end, x square from here plus 5x minus 2, okay, and your this here is okay, it's not like your normal division, so this is called the quotient, okay, you need to write down, okay, so this is your quotient, okay, so you need to write down, okay. Now as I will explaining to you that as well, this is the in this example actually you got here 0, you finished actually, but let's say sometime if you don't really then there can be any number, let's say there's number and then there's nothing to copy, you can leave that. Let's say if there was, hypothetically, if that was just a 1 or 2, then you can just leave that one, okay. However you still, then you just need to say that this is what the remainder is, and the quotient is your this x square minus 5x minus 2 with the remainder whatever it is, okay. So this is one of the example I thought is very important, so just discuss this with you, okay. Now I would like to say to you that if you want more examples on that one, please do mention in the comment box, then I can come up with the more examples, okay. However, I'm planning to make another video on this one, maybe with some more complex polynomial division, okay. So for this time that is okay. So do me a favor, if you are finding this video informative, please like and subscribe this video, okay. And you know that as I always say that as you know, when you like and subscribe, it just motivates me to make more videos. And be sure to click the like button, drop a comment if you have any question, and I will do my best to reply. And also if you like more videos on that one, then also just write in the comments, I can come back with more great examples. Till then, thank you very much. Bye for now.